Today, it's Wine 101 with Heather Taylor Boyson. Welcome, Heather.
Thanks, George.
Heather owns Good Spirits Fine Wine and Liquor, located in 41st in Minnesota at the Taylor's Pantry building. So get your pen and paper out because we're going to learn some things about wine that we all should know. Heather is a Class 1 sommelier, which means...
A master sommelier is the highest level of education and classification you can receive in the wine industry. And there are 4 levels, and I have achieved the first level.
So let's talk wine, and let's talk some basics, and let's talk about temperatures.
You know, to me, temperature is one of the most important things when you are either storing wine or you are drinking wine. You know, you've always heard that red wine is best served at room temperature.
Right.
Well, we're in South Dakota, and it's 100 and some degrees a lot of days during the summer. Room temperature is 70 to 72 degrees in most people's homes.
Too warm, obviously.
It's very warm. Optimum serving temperature for red wine is actually about 65 degrees. When you serve a red wine at too high of a temperature, what you have a tendency to only taste in that red wine is the high amounts of alcohol. You're not getting the fruit that's in the wine. You drop that temperature down a few degrees and it's amazing the change in wine.
And Chardonnay, any difference in that?
Chardonnay, when you serve it too cold, it has a tendency to mute the flavors. You don't get the floral aromas, you don't get the fruit flavors, you don't get all of the things that make Chardonnay so great. Normally what I tell people when they're serving wine, pull their whites out of the refrigerator about 15 to 20 minutes before they serve them. Put the reds in for about half an hour before you serve them.
Did you get that, folks? Write it down. Temperature's a big thing. What else, some basics that people might not know, Heather?
If you're bringing wine home and you're storing it, even if it's only for a week, I want you to make sure that it's not in direct sunlight. Please don't put it on top of your refrigerator. You know, the vibration from the refrigerator will actually start to break down the wine and cause it to go bad sooner.
Really?
Yes.
So don't shake the wine before you open it.
Don't shake the wine. Well, unless it's the Molly Duker shake, but that's for another episode. And then when you're ready to open it with reds and even whites, I always like to decant. It brings air into the wine, it lets the aromas come out, and honestly, we smell more wine than we taste. It's as simple as even taking a pitcher that you have in your cabinet for juice or whatever, pour the wine into the pitcher, and then if you want, pour it right back into the bottle. The trick is to get air to it. There's also little aerators that you can buy that you can do it by the glass.
So we've talked about temperature, we've talked about decanting. What else is important, Heather?
I just think that it's important that you make a connection with the people that you're buying your wine from. Once we, or myself, determine what you like, then we can help walk you through all of the new wine selections. We can help you find things that you like. Because wine doesn't have to be intimidating. Wine is a lot of fun, and especially when you're working with food pairings and wine pairings, and you know, that's that kind of dance that I like to do that makes my job so much fun.
And it is funny how it is intimidating. And I sold wine for years, and it's still intimidating to me even. What I love about your store is I can come in and talk to you, and I give you a price range, and you always have an idea in mind.
Well, you know, we have wines in our store from $5 up to $300. There is a wine there for everyone, and it's my job to find that wine for you.
And you do a wonderful job at it.
Thank you.
I know Chardonnay is the most popular one, but it's
actually right now I'm having more interest in Sauvignon Blancs and Pinot Gris, Viognier, some of those odder varietals than I am seeing Chardonnays. I just tried a beautiful Arnis, which is an Italian white grape, the other day. That was fantastic.
Tell me about brewing beer.
Right now, we are the biggest home brew store in the state of South Dakota. If you are a home brewer or a home winemaker, you can come to Good Spirits Fine Wine and Liquor and get everything you need. We look like a feed store. We have 50-pound bags of whole grain.
Cool.
We have Blickman boilers. We have everything that you would need to brew your own beer and make your own wine.
And gifts. You don't think of Taylor's Pantry as a gift place.
We have a lot of giftware items in our store, and the reason we do that is because we have a lot of people that buy birthday gifts, wedding gifts, things like that. So we're now one of the exclusive dealers of Mariposa, Match, and Roost, and we have some beautiful things that are just dynamite. When you walk into the store, it's kind of odd. We like to do a lot of different things.
Fun.
You know, I think people drive by and they see the gas station. We like to tell people that we're a fine wine shop that happens to sell gas instead of a gas station that happens to sell wine.
I love coming in, and I love you because it's so much fun to have your expertise.
Thank you.
So that's it, Wine 101 with Heather. It's Good Spirits Fine Wine and Liquor on the corner of 41st in Minnesota. And you can learn more about Heather and her business and all the other things we didn't talk about today at placeandplate.com. Heather, you're the greatest. I love you.
Love you too.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yes.